Hello Vlomo, Vlomo 11, day 13, I think. Yes, 13. And today I'm just doing a quick video blog for you, straight to the camera, because today I wrote a blog on Storyfy. If you look back through my tweets, you will pick up the Storyfy links, and it was about television cameraman and the VJ model, video journalism, i.e. what's the difference between having a cameraman and a journalist on a job as opposed to sending a journalist with a camera on the job. My opinion personally is that you can accommodate both ways of doing things, but it depends on the story. For example, a VJ on their own, in my opinion, depending on the story, but in my opinion, whilst they are doing one thing, can miss part of the story that is going on somewhere else. For example, if you are filming something, you are concentrating on that filming. If a witness were to pass you by or is talking behind you where the journalist should be gathering the facts, then you could miss a witness. Or you could miss part of the story that could be the most important part of the story because you are busy doing something else. And not only that, because video journalists that I know tend a lot to set up their own stories. They try and script it to get the story together, i.e. produce it. Then they have to film it, put it together, do the shot sequences, make the story work visually, all the while trying to do the journalism side of things, i.e. write it. Then of course they have to go back and edit it. At the end of that day, or of that process, they have to start all over again to produce the next day's story. That's a lot of work if you try and do that on a daily basis, which I know quite a few of my video journalist friends do for a living. And on occasions when I've seen them and watched them working, they work very, very hard indeed. Most of the time that I've seen them having lunch, for example, they're hunched over a computer or a notebook whilst having their sandwich. You know, there's not a lot of downtime for these guys in the news industry, especially the regional news industry. You know, if you start in the morning, lunchtime wants something, then the evening news wants something, and you're trying to get all of this put together. Whereas I think personally, and this is a personal opinion, if you've got a cameraman and a journalist, the journalist can concentrate on the journalism side, to write the story, to get the facts, to put the piece together, to make it mesh and hold, whilst the cameraman gets the pictures that the journalist requires to tell that story. And I believe if you separate those two individual acts, then the two that come together as a team will be a far better told story. That is my personal opinion. So I wrote a piece today on the blog. As I say, you can look back, find the Storyfy tweet, and have a look at that, because there are tweets from all over the world expressing various opinions. If you like what I wrote, please leave a reply somewhere, either on my Twitter or on the Storyfy or on my blog, or wherever you may find me on the internet. So that is my video blog for today, for Vlomo 11, day 13. I'm out of here.